What on earth? So, for context, I'm not sure if other libraries do this. My local library has this thing where, in addition to the normal books and DVDs you can borrow there, my library has Switch games that you can borrow. So this is not my copy of the game. I borrowed this from my library and I have to return it in like a week. But when I saw this, I immediately borrowed it because I knew I had to make a video on it because this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. A video game adaptation of the 1960s, I think it's a classic, Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer. I really have no idea what to even expect. I don't even know what kind of game this is. Is it a platformer? Is it a puzzle game? Is it a horror game? I have no idea. Let's just get into it and see what on earth this is because I am still like in complete confusion that this exists. I'm actually really curious how long this game will be considering the source material is like only 40-50 minutes long. All right, we're playing Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer. Let's do this. I'm so curious what this is.
Oh, excuse me. Call me Sam. What? Never seen a talking snowman before?
Is this the same voice actors from the original film? Like, I mean, like, did they use the same audio? Oh, I'm controlling Sam! I did not think he would be playable. Can I just walk off into the distance? The big abominable monster comes out and eats me, like, to stop me from going out of bounds. Oh, there's an invisible wall. They should have done what games like Subnautica and Dredge do, where they just have, like, some big monster come out and eat you if you go out of bounds. Especially since they have a giant monster in the film. I can jump, alright. I can glide, okay. Oh, hey, it's silver and gold. Silver and gold. I'm sorry. What on earth am I playing?
Yep. Here's where we grow 'em.
Is this just word for word the exact movie? Like, I don't know why it wouldn't be, but it's like the exact same dialogue. I was expecting something different, but like it's like the exact same script.
Ah, yes. The Clauses. Santa and the Misses. First castle on the left. Matter of fact, the only castle on the left.
It is. I think it's the same audio from the film. Is it a film? It's only 40 minutes. I don't know. But I think they're using the exact same audio recordings from the movie.
You know how Santa uses these flying reindeer to pull his sleigh.
Yeah, what's the lore behind that, by the way? I'm kidding. Santa Claus lore. Get game theory on it. This is so interesting. It's like the exact movie, but in game form. Like, I was expecting more of like a Lego Jurassic World thing, where it's like based on the movie, but it's slightly different. This is the exact movie in game form. I find that so interesting.
Nah, we'll call him Rudolph.
He says nah, like the conversation had started earlier than this. But this is where the scene starts. I find this art style so interesting. Like, it's obviously meant to look like the felt figures that they used in the movie, but at the same time, it looks a lot more animated because obviously they're using 3D models and actual animation as opposed to like stop motion and stuff. That's not to say that, like, oh, stop motion isn't actual animation. That's not what I mean. It's just, this is, like, much more, like video game animation with, like, 3D models and stuff. But it still looks like the art style of the film, which I find so interesting. Oh. Oh, this looks good, actually. Like, especially compared to the movie. This actually looks pretty good. I was expecting it to... no offense, I was expecting it to look a lot worse than this. This looks pretty good, actually. Oh, cool, I can glide. Help Santa find the jingle bells. Okay, so it's like collectibles. Interesting. Is this like a Banjo-Kazooie thing? Is this a 3D collectathon? Is that what this is? I think it is. What the hell? Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, that's interesting. They're not voice acted outside of the dialogue from the film, which just proves my point. I think they actually are like using the audio from the film. That's very interesting. Hey, wasn't I just born? Shouldn't you guys be supervising me as I walk away? You know, there's an abominable snowman out there who tries to eat me in the film. And you're not gonna walk with me? Alright. Parent of the Year. Oh my god, is this like Banjo-Kazooie? There's like a bunch of different objectives. That's so interesting. Wait, Hermie, what are you doing here? This is long before Rudolph meets you.
This is bad. Oh. Remember,
It is. It's a collectathon. It's like a bunch of different fetch quests for all the characters. That I was not expecting. That's very interesting. Alright, find Hermes' book, find helpers for Yukon, and then something with Clarice.
Uh-huh.
Okay, apparently nothing with Clarice. Oh my god, Rudolph is dead. Christmas is over, Rudolph died! It controls pretty well. Rudolph moves very fast, though. It makes the platforming a little difficult. Otherwise, it's actually quite fun so far. I'm liking this. It's very simple. And considering how all of the movie's main characters are, like, right here, far before Rudolph meets them, I'm concerned that this will be like a 5-minute long game. This is 2-player? Wait, I don't want to play 2-player, but I'm so curious what the second player is. Hold on. Oh! Oh, that's very interesting. You can actually play as all 3 of those characters. Behold! Yukon Cornelius is here! That's actually very interesting. I was not expecting it to be 2-player at all, let alone to let you play as multiple characters. Look at all that stuff. How big is this game? Alright, I've been playing for like a half hour so far, and currently my overall impression is that this is actually decently fun. Just like to spend some free time like on a car trip or something. But this is not the best. Like it seems kind of boring almost. Like I know I just contradicted myself, like, oh, it's fun, but it's also boring. But like it seems like one of those things to just like spend a long car ride playing and like not like invest a weekend into. Like this is good, but not nearly on the same level as like Super Mario Odyssey or Banjo-Kazooie or something. Okay. What is that? What purpose does that serve in this town? Does Santa just go around torturing people? I really thought this would be more story-based, but there's barely any story at all. It just said, this is Rudolph, go collect stuff now. And that's not a problem, I just find that kind of strange. A ground pound, okay. Stump smash? Stump smash? Dunner. I'm trapped in a scary cave. I could really use a parental figure right now. Oh wait, you're back at the igloo on the other side of town. Because you have no interest in watching over your son. Prick. I'm being too negative, and I'm sorry. This is actually, like, pretty satisfying to control. But the lack of story is just, like, slightly taking me out of it and making it a little difficult to enjoy. Because I usually play story-based stuff, and the fact that it's literally just, like, a collectathon with barely any story is, like, really strange to me. Especially since this is based on a story-based film. Cool. Do you have anything to say about the fact that you were trapped in this igloo behind not only a wall of collapsible ice, but jail bars? And all you have to say for yourself is, I like to make toys. No trauma about being locked up with no way of escape. Nothing to say like, thank you, hero, or why is your face glowing? All you have to say is, I like to make toys. Why do I get the feeling you were locked in here on purpose? Why am I getting the feeling that someone locked you in here on purpose? What crimes have you committed? Oh yeah, Fireball. I really thought he was going to play a much larger role in the film than he did, but he stopped being relevant after like the first scene. I mean, is it really even a race if I'm that much faster than the NPC? I say that, and then he just, like, rockets up from behind me. Oh my god! Okay, that actually scared me. This says I need 7 to open it. Can I get in here? I can! Oh, I'm guessing this progresses the plot or something.
Would you walk home with me? Uh-huh. Rudolph, I think you're cute.
I didn't get this in the film either. Who the hell just says that to someone you just met? Like, that seems so weird to me.
Get away! Get away from me!
Fireball, what's the matter?
Now, what's this nonsense here, Bucks? After all,
Stop laughing at me!
All right now, yearlings, back to practice. Oh no, not you. You better go home with your folks. From now on, gang, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games, right?
Yes, mock his ability of bioluminescence. Which, while that is admittedly strange for their kind, it's really cool, actually. Like, if you saw someone walking on the street and they were just glowing bright red, you wouldn't go, oh, ew, a deformity, which, why would you? That's disgustingly rude either way. You'd probably go, oh my god, it's a supervillain. The mountain bass? Why are these two here? This was before he met them!
Maybe there's gold!
Definitely not gold.
There's gold right in front of us. Oh my god! Okay. I was wrong. I guess there is progression to this game. This is very fast.
Oh no, this is bad.
Ah, I'd say so. Oh no, this is bad, and then I immediately fall to my death. This is very stress-inducing, actually. Okay, I take back everything I said about this game, about it being boring and, like, no story. Because this is clearly progressing in some levels. Oh my god, okay! And yep, this is actually very, like, stress-inducing. This is very...
Annoying Bumble Snow Monster.
I can't even talk. Oh my god, it's a boss fight. Okay.
We'll have to outwit the fiend with our superior intelligence.
Okay, I take back everything I said. This part actually seems quite fun and cool. I was not expecting a boss fight. I thought it was just like a mindless collectathon, and then I got attacked by the abominable snowman. Bumble actually looks a lot less scary in this version because of the better animation. I don't know why, but for some reason the stop animation of the film made the monster a lot scarier.
Who goes there? Us, of course. Who'd you think? Oh, well then that's okay. Okay! Who, may I ask, are you?
I really love that interaction. Like, in the film as well. Who goes there? Us. I love that so much.
Yes!
What was that fade out? It didn't change. What? It's the same location. It faded to black and then just came right back to where we were. What was that? Find the other 8 misfit toys around the island and tell them to come here so we can decide what to do with you for. That's like saying, find all the members of the court so that you can be put on trial. Oh my god! Oh, this is a much bigger game than I thought. And who are you? Oh, the ostrich dude. Which, by the way, is literally, what is it? Fright Rider from Skylanders. 2 Skylanders jokes in one video that has nothing to do with Skylanders. Alright, well I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. This is... It's not bad. And I personally are not that fond of it. It's just, it's very strange. Like, literally all of this I was not expecting. Like I kept saying, there is a story to this game, but it's very different and very differently... It's very strangely paced compared to the film's story, which I find so odd, considering this is an adaptation of the film. But it's not that bad, though. I personally don't enjoy games like this, where you just run around collecting things. Like, I enjoy things like Mario Odyssey and DK Bonanza, but this seems more on par with, like, Banjo-Kazooie or something, where it's, like, nothing but collecting things. And I do feel like there are people out there who would love this kind of game. So if this looks interesting to you, by all means, look into it. I personally wouldn't recommend it, but I also wouldn't not recommend it either. I'm sorry, I know this is confusing. I keep getting caught so off guard by everything in this game. It's so weird. Although in my defense, I did find the film itself to be quite weird as well. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and make sure to get a hug today. Bye bye bye. Okay, he's dead. That is such a weird note to end the video on, I'm sorry.